Hello Gemini, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your bonus reading, guys. Thank you so very much for your love and support and for coming in number 2 as the most viewed video for the first half of September. This particular reading is going to be focusing on an ex partnership. So for those of you who are in separation from an ex, either there is no communication with this person or very little. Okay, so let's go ahead and start your reading, Gemini, and it's general as always, guys. It's not going to resonate with every single person. Please do take from it whatever makes sense for you and let the rest go. I do offer private readings. All that information is down below in the description box, and I'll also have a list of all of the card decks that I use. All right, so let's get going. So the very first deck I'm using, which you guys might have noticed from the previous readings I did, this is from Waite Tarot. It's called What the Fuck is the Problem? So in regard to this ex-partnership, guys, let's take a look and see what is the problem that's going on here, okay? So angels and spirit guides for Gemini and an ex-partnership. What is the problem? All right, guys, let's fan this out and let's grab a couple messages. Stop thinking negative and watch how shit changes. Can you guys see that? So stop thinking negative and watch how shit changes in regard to this situation. Let's grab another one. You need to feel it and heal it. Okay, so if you have just been pushing your feelings down or just not trying to deal with the pain, the heartbreak that you have endured in regard to this separation from your ex, you know, this is calling for you to feel the emotions so that you can finally heal your broken heart, feel the pain and heal it. Okay, so you can't just continue to sweep it under the rug. You have to deal with it, Gemini, okay? But it's also very important, as this card reads, stop thinking negative. You know, if somebody's really pissed you off, your ex has really made you upset, broke your heart, and that's a natural thing to go through, but try not to focus on the negative aspects of what went down and just try to see things from a more uplifted, positive standpoint from your standpoint, Gemini, and you can just absolutely see the vibrations changing in regard to what's happening in your ex's lives, especially if they've done you wrong, if they hurt you, if there was a third party situation, whatever the case may be, okay? So let's start with some twin flame shadows. I've been using this deck quite a lot. This is by Angela from Mystic Moon. And in regard to an ex relationship, especially, guys, it's really good for tapping into what's hidden, what is in the shadows, what is it that you might not be aware of in regard to an ex partner. So again, this is somebody that you're not with, you're in separation, you either haven't heard from this person in a long time, they've ghosted you, or if you are hearing from them, it's just not productive conversation, okay? So let's take a look and see, Gemini, what is in the shadows of this connection between you and your ex. Emptiness. So either you're feeling empty, Gemini, without this person, or they are feeling empty without you. Could certainly be mutual, you know? So let's take a look and see what else. What else is in the shadows? Perhaps this is part of what you're not emotionally dealing with, Gemini, you know, especially if you are feeling a void by this person's absence in your life. It's so important that this card has come through because you need to feel that emptiness in order for you to heal it and fulfill it with something healthier. Okay, a healthier outlet for you to deal with your emotions and the heartbreak and everything that's going through your emotions at this time in regard to your ex. What else is in the shadows for Gemini? Forceful. Okay, with that forceful energy, you can't make somebody do something that they don't want to do. You can't force them into coming back. You can't force them to apologize. You know, and perhaps that's part of that negative aspect from this card. Stop thinking negative and just watch how shit changes in your life as well as theirs. That's what I'm tapping into there. You can't force someone's hand, you know, in regard to a situation. We do have shocking here. So perhaps the way this person exited your life, Gemini, was shocking to you. That could be reversed as well. And if you decided to leave them, they weren't expecting it. Something shocking happened here. Unexpected. Caught them off guard or caught you off guard. Pitiful. I tap into typically divine masculine energy from this card, but take it for however way it makes sense for you. It's that pitiful energy. So you either pity your ex, Gemini, or they pity you for some reason. This is somebody who's down on their knees, just perhaps down on their knees to apologize, or that they're sorry for what they've done, or realizing that they really fucked up. You know, that's part of the reason why you guys are in separation for some of you guys. Let's grab one more for you, Gemini. In regard to this ex partnership, what else is in the shadows, please? Medicating. Either you're self-medicating, numbing yourself, Gemini, or the other person, your ex, might be doing this, or you both could mutually be doing this. Somebody's been overindulging, more than likely drinking too much. For some of you guys, you know, it could be taking pills, drugs, whatever the case may be, so that you're self-medicating so that you don't have to feel. You know, here we go again with this focus card. You need to feel it to heal it. So important there. All right, Gemini, so let's add to this with some tarot. So angels and spirit guides for my Geminis, please, for this bonus reading. Tapping into the energies of an ex-partner for my Geminis. What else do we need to know, please? What else, Gemini? What else do we need to know for this situation? And again, guys, it's general. Take from this reading whatever makes sense for you. Don't try to make it fit. If after the first few minutes it's not resonating, then it is just not your reading this time, all right? We've got the Nine of Wands coming through here, guys. So that's fire energy. Some of you guys might be thinking of a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius for this reading. So part of the energy of the Nine of Wands is grit, taking a last stand. Somebody who's very resilient. Yeah. It's like somebody who's not wanting to give up. They're very persistent in what it is that they want. And perhaps, Gemini, you know, you might be dealing with somebody like that who is very persistent in how they possibly might be wanting to contact you or reach out to you, want to come back into your life, possibly. That's for some of you guys. So I feel there are some of you guys who are actually hearing from your ex. But there's still a reason why you guys are in separation. There's a sense of emptiness still that's coming through here. Because I feel, Gemini, that they really might have hurt you. That could be reversed as well, as to where you might have hurt them. You know, whatever the case may be there. We do have the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the Four of Cups as well. Let's grab a couple more. For some of you guys, you're thinking about a water sign here. So Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We do have the Ace of Cups, but that is coming up reversed, okay? Let me grab one more. One more card to even this all out for you, Gemini. We now have the Hierophant coming through. Gained wisdom as a result of what you've had to endure with this person, Gemini. You know, but you do have the Wheel of Fortune here. So the wheel is going to be falling in your favor. especially if somebody did you wrong, Gemini. You know, your luck is about to change here. That is a part of the energy of that Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune for me taps into fire energy. You know, so once again, we've got Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius for some of you guys. But yeah, luck, change, karma, fate, and destiny. There's movement that's indicated here. Good luck and fortune are coming in for you. It's time to go with the flow of what's happening in your life, Gemini. There is definitely a cycle of change and success that wants to come in for you. Good karma. You reap what you sow. Your problems will be replaced by solutions here. And if part of the problem is that you are in separation from your ex and you want to reconcile or reach out, or you might actually be hearing from your ex, luck is on your side. You know, abundance, success. Anything is ultimately possible with the Wheel of Fortune. And what I do feel here is that it's falling in your favor finally. It's your turn. But you got to take advantage of the opportunities that are coming in for you. You have to act. So if you're self-medicating here and you're just numb to what's going on and you don't want to feel and you're just numbing yourself, it's time to feel it and heal it so that you'll be ready for all of the amazing opportunities, not just in love and romance, but in other areas of your life that the Wheel of Fortune is wanting to bring to you. In regard to a relationship, the Wheel of Fortune is someone from the past that wants to come back into your life. But there is that element of indecision in regard to that connection, especially if this person hurt you, Gemini, or if you ended up hurting them. There's an element of uncertainty here. You know, it's almost like you gotta tread lightly to see, can we actually make it work this time? You know, so you're undecided about a relationship. You both may be, okay? Part of the energy of that Four of Cups is contemplation, a level of apathy, not sure what it is that you want to do in regard to a love connection. You know? There's that level of disconnectedness with somebody, which makes sense because more than likely you're in separation. You're not together with your ex. There's a reason why they are your ex. And then we've got the Ace of Cups right here falling in the reverse. This is emotional loss. Once again, it's tapping into the same energy as that emptiness. It's the exact same energy, feeling empty in your heart because you don't have this person with you, or you're just feeling nostalgic about the good times that you shared with each other. And if there was a third-party situation here, infidelity, cheating, it was not easy. Somebody was hurt here. Somebody couldn't deal with it and just started drinking too heavily, I'm feeling here. Or that might have been the problem for some of you guys. For my divine masculine Geminis, perhaps you were just drinking too much and you were not wanting to feel what was happening in your connection with your ex, and they couldn't stick around. They didn't want to stick around to somebody that they couldn't connect with, you know, somebody who wasn't sober, you know, somebody who didn't just have their full capacities to talk through the issues that were going on here. And with that Hierophant, you know, that's conformity, that's morality, that's ethics. And I do feel, Gemini, that your morality, your ethics were tested in regard to this connection here. I do feel that you have learned from the experience, that it helped you to grow. That is a part of the Hierophant's energies, is to gain wisdom from what has challenged you. Okay, so let's add to this with some romance angels. So angels and spirit guides for Gemini, please. What else do we need to know, please, in regard to this X partnership for Gemini? What else do we need to know here? Interesting. Worth waiting for. So for some of you guys, it does say divine timing is at work in your love life. And you do have the Wheel of Fortune here, where somebody has the potential to come back to you, Gemini. For some of you, I feel that you're almost expecting for this person to come back or reach out to you if they haven't already. And that you're waiting. Perhaps you're waiting, and or they are waiting for you to reach out. It could really go one of two ways here. But timing is involved here. This cannot be rushed. So you got to have patience to see this thing through. What else, please, for Gemini? What else, please, angels and spirit guides, in regard to this X partnership? It does say for some of you, it's time to release them. And look at this bottom of the deck card. We do have codependency. So as I had mentioned, I was tapping into some of you guys who have either been drinking too much, or you might be dealing with an ex who had a drinking problem or some sort of addictive issue, because addictions are affecting your romantic life. That has come through here. You know, very same energies here, guys, from the medicating and codependency cards coming through here. So you're either dealing with somebody with that problem, Gemini, or it is you that has that problem, you know. So some of you guys have to release this person. And I can't help but look at this next card. We now have reconciliation for some of you. So some of you guys will have to release an ex once and for all, vibrationally, energetically let them go. And some of you guys will be having that reconciliation with your ex. You know, that's part of the energy of that Wheel of Fortune. It is falling in your favor. Someone from your past is going to be returning. Yes, you've got your reservations about it, but ultimately you will have a second chance with this person. So it's up to you, Gemini, how you choose to handle the reconnection in the 3D when they do reach out to you, or you reach out to them, doesn't matter. And you'll have a second chance to talk about what happened. And if you guys are going to want to have a second chapter towards a new chance at love, you know? So it really depends on how you are wanting things to unfold here. All right, so let's add to the conversation. For this particular reading, guys, I wanted to tap into the Volume 2 deck for the Twin Flame Messages Volume 2 by Mystic Moon. And you don't have to identify with the Twin Flame connection. As I often mention, that's just the name of the card deck. So it doesn't have to be so gender specific for these messages, guys. Whoever resonates with these messages in regards to an ex-partner, or these could certainly be parts of your feelings, Gemini, that come through in these cards. So take it for however way it makes sense for you. Angels and spirit guides for Gemini, and in regard to an ex-partnership, words, thoughts, feelings, emotions. What needs to come through here? Who needs to speak up here? You've affected my life significantly. Either these are your words, Gemini, or this is how they feel. I'm just doing what I have to do right now. So that's part of the distance and separation. Perhaps you're both doing what it is that you both have to do right now. You know, learning from the experience, gaining wisdom from the experience. The bottom card is, I am working towards a better future. And I can't help but look at the next one. I'm trying to do the honorable thing. Okay, so perhaps they weren't honorable before, Gemini, and they didn't do the right thing, and they hurt you, broke your heart. So part of the distance and separation here is that they're growing, they're learning from what they've done, trying to change their patterns, trying to create a different future for themselves, a better one. And perhaps, Gemini, you had an effect, which they clearly are communicating here. You've affected my life significantly, for the better, I feel. You have impacted this person's life for the better. You changed them as a person. And for some of my Geminis, perhaps this person, your ex, had the same effect on you, where it helped you to become a better person. And perhaps part of this emptiness is because you still miss them, or they miss you. You're both feeling this emptiness in your heart because you guys are not with each other. But, you know, some of you guys will have the opportunity for that reconciliation. All right, so tapping now into the Unspoken Messages Volume 2 deck by Waite Tarot. To add to this conversation, whoops. So angels and spirit guides, what else needs to be expressed here between Gemini and an ex-partner? What other words, thoughts, feelings, emotions need to be expressed here? Interesting. This card reads, I find it difficult to press send in my emails to you. So those emails are sitting in their draft folder, you know? They've wanted to reach out to you. Or this could be you too, Gemini. You know, perhaps you either texted or emailed and either deleted it, erased it, or again, if it's an email, you just didn't send it. I do feel you and your ex are thinking about each other though, Gemini. Let's grab some more. Let's grab another one. Angels and spirit guides for Gemini and an ex-partner. What else needs to come through here? What other words, feelings, thoughts, emotions need to be expressed here? I pay attention to song lyrics just to hear if they resonate with us. So, songs, messages through songs and lyrics that this person is tapping into, and they reminisce about you, they think about you, feeling nostalgic about when they were with you, Gemini. I do feel for some of you guys, you do the same thing. You know, you might hear a song that reminds you of this person, and it just brings you back. And it's not easy, especially since you guys are in separation. There's this distance, and it's painful, but it also brings good memories, you know? And perhaps part of those songs are very healing for you, Gemini, and this person as well. I really feel that this is such a telling card, a focus card coming through for this reading in regard to your ex, Gemini. So emails unsent, songs that are heard, reconciliations, releasing an ex, codependency. It depends on where you fall on this spectrum, of course. Whatever is resonating with you, Gemini, could go either way, really, you know? All right, so let's add to this with Infinity Oracle from Waite Tarot. So angels and spirit guides for Gemini and an ex-partner. What else do we need to know, please, in regard to this ex-partnership? What else do we need to know at this time? Gemini and an ex-partner. Strength. Perhaps you haven't been feeling very strong as to how you can handle the challenges that you have had to deal with, Gemini, as a result of this separation and distance from your ex. Perhaps you feel stronger when you guys are together. That's for some of you guys. Or you've needed strength in order to release the negative energies that this person has brought into your life. But look at this other card that came through, guys. Look at this. The dance of love. Isn't that interesting how we have songs and dance that are being represented here? I feel music is so important to you and this person, Gemini. Perhaps you like to dance, or perhaps this person loves to dance, or you guys have shared a dance together. Of course, that's very literal, but it doesn't have to be. It's also tapping into the energies of your relationship, just that overall dance of two people connecting on such a deep level, but are now in separation. Because I feel for some of you guys, you still have a lot of love for your ex, Gemini. Part of this dance is going to bring you guys back into reconciliation, I feel. I do feel that. All right, let's add to this, guys, with some signs from Spirit Love Oracle from Mystic Moon. Let's add to this, Gemini, and let's see what else needs to come through for you. So angels and spirit guides for my Geminis, please. And an ex-partner. What else needs to come through for Gemini, please, for this reading? This bonus reading for Gemini. Shark, survival. For my Geminis, especially who have been hurt by an ex, perhaps you feel or are associating them to the type of energy that a shark would bring forward, like they're just out to get you. They're out to hurt you. And every man for himself, you know, it's survival of the fittest. Who is the strongest to survive? And it's so interesting how we do have that strength card coming through, you know. And perhaps it's taken every ounce of strength in you, Gemini, to be able to heal yourself, to be able to deal with the pain and heartache over losing this person. And again, we do have codependency and that medicating card here. So I feel some of you guys may be overindulging a little bit too much, drinking too much. And if that's not you, then it's the person that you're thinking about for this reading. It's your ex. Let's add to this. Let's grab another one. What else, please, for Gemini and this ex partnership? What else, please? Ooh, we do have a door, which is indicative of a transition of sorts in this relationship. So a transition. So there is movement that is being indicated here, Gemini. So will you allow your ex to come back through that door? Or are you wanting to walk out that door once and for all and just leave it be, you know? It depends. Because for those of you who need to do the work to release your ex, if you haven't already, energetically and vibrationally, you need to just allow those energies to leave. It's part of the transition. You know, release it from where you're at energetically, vibrationally, just release it, let it go. They are no longer meant to be a part of your life. That's a part of that transition. And of course, for some of you, part of this transition is a reconciliation with your ex coming back to you. Okay? So it depends on how it plays itself out in your life and what it is that you are going to allow to happen between you and your ex, Gemini. Because at the end of the day, it's your choice. You know, if they've done you wrong, then more than likely you're not going to want them back, and you're just needing to go through the motions of having to release them once and for all if you've been struggling with that at all, you know. But you do have wonderful things that are coming in for you. You do have that Wheel of Fortune energy. Your luck is about to change, especially in regard to your love life. So if you've been dealing with heartbreak, emptiness, and self-medicating, things are going to eventually shift, but you need to allow those things to start happening, because it takes action on your part as well. Okay, Gemini? All right, so let's add to this, guys, with some Lover's Oracle. So angels and spirit guides for Gemini, please. What else do we need to know? What else, please, for Gemini? Okay, we'll take them. Let's take them. look, we've got new beginning, okay? So there is that new beginning reference for some of you. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. For some of you guys, part of this new beginning, new adventure, is moving away from your ex. And for others, there is a new beginning with an ex in regard to this reconciliation, okay? So we've got a couple of scenarios coming through here. We also have friendship. This card reads, nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. For those of you who are in separation but wanting a reconciliation with your ex, I do feel ultimately that you guys may have started off as the best of friends and you developed this amazing friendship between the two of you. Somewhere along the line, perhaps you guys lost that foundation of your friendship, especially when challenges overtook the relationship and caused you guys to go into separation. But if you can go back to that foundation of when you guys were just friends and really enjoying each other's company and getting to know each other, things will eventually start improving once again, because you can rebuild on that friendship, on what brought you guys together to begin with. Okay, that's for some of you. And look at this. Sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. This is coming through for those of you guys who were, of course, sexually connected with this person that you're thinking about, your ex. And I do feel some of you guys are still feeling their vibrations, their energies, still sexually thinking about the times that you guys had spent together. You know, those are very intimate moments with you and your ex, Gemini. So, you know, it's natural to remember those things, especially when we're missing someone, when we are in separation from that person. Okay, so since this card did come through, I wanted to tap into the energies of the Between the Sheets deck. This is by Waite Tarot. Very sexual in nature. So let's take a look at that. You know, the physical aspect of the connection between you and your ex, Gemini. So this might be tapping into still part of your thought processes, or this might still be how your ex is thinking about you, especially from a sexual standpoint. Let's take a look at that. Between the Sheets. This could also just be tapping into how you guys connected sexually, okay? So what is going on, or what did go on between the sheets, between you and your ex? How did you guys connect sexually, especially that intimate level, physical connection? Bring it forward for Gemini, please, angels and spirit guides. Lip bits. Perhaps when you guys were kissing, you know, they like to gently bite your lip, or perhaps, you know, that's how it mutually was between the two of you. Perhaps that's bringing back memories of how you guys used to kiss, you know. Let's see what else. What else is part of this sexual energy coming forward from your ex, Gemini, and or this is part of your energies as well. What else, please? Okay, let's grab them. Let's see. Play with it a little. Intense, passionate sex. And I do feel for some of you, that is how you connected. FaceTime pleasures, okay? So possibly phone sex for some of you guys, or very intimate moments using FaceTime. Leashes and belts. That's coming through as well. Wow. Bottom of the deck, we've got Wicked Games. Okay, so sexually speaking, Gemini, I do feel you guys were very sexually adventurous and very passionate. Sex was not boring with your ex, okay? And I feel you guys still think about those moments with each other, because it did come through here, that sexual union between you and your ex, okay? All right, so let's add to this, guys, with some healing messages from the angels. Let me set these guys aside. But no doubt about it, very strong sexual connection between you and your ex, Gemini. All right, what else? Tapping into some healing messages now for Gemini in regard to this ex relationship. Please bring forward some healing energies, please, for Gemini, angels, and spirit guides. Trust. Well, let me grab this bottom card here. Okay. Part of what is going to bring about healing in this situation with your ex, Gemini, is that you need to trust in the process of where you're at in your life right now. If what you are focusing on is yourself, okay, and wanting to better your future for yourself away from this connection, you can certainly bring that forward with the energies of this Wheel of Fortune. You know, your luck is about to change. So for some of you, there is the potential to find new love. You know, that's part of your transition as well, okay? So welcome that in if it does come in for you. And for others, part of this trust is just knowing that your ex will return back into your life and you guys will have a second chance with this reconciliation. Okay, it's interesting too how divine guidance is here because you can't rush the process. Guys, this is something that is going to have to unfold on its own time. It is divinely timed and divinely guided, okay? So the guardian angels are making sure that it happens when it's meant to happen. All right, so what else here? I wanted to add from this new deck that I got. It's called Energy Oracle Cards. It's by Sandra Ann Taylor. Still a fairly new deck for me, guys, but let's take a look and see. Let's take a look and see what additional messages I can grab for you for this reading. So angels and spirit guides for Gemini, please, in regard to this ex partnership between Gemini and an ex. Let's see here, guys. What else, please, angels and spirit guides? Oh, wow. Okay. Look at this. Caring connections. Okay, that's actually a really nice card coming through for some of you. I wanted to grab some additional messages from the book here. Okay, so this particular card, guys, it's friendship, partnership of two people, possible love. So this card shows a couple in a tender embrace with a woman holding the blossoms of new love. Like the community card, this reveals a caring connection, but usually between two people only. This card upright signals the beginning or deepening of a kindred spirit friendship or even the appearance of new love. It can also signify a formal business partnership. When this card appears, be on the lookout for new connections presenting themselves. The relationships you already share may become more intimate, purposeful, or present at this time. Notice the opportunities to forge new or deeper bonds. There may be a tender karmic connection at hand. Wow. Okay, guys, so as I had mentioned, we've got a couple of scenarios coming through here. So for some of you, yeah, the potential for new love to come in, that's a part of your journey. That's a part of what wants to come in for you. So welcome that in. But you do need to heal your heart and move on from your ex. That needs to be released. And for those of you who would welcome in this reconciliation, you know, because I feel that your ex truly still cares for you and it's mutual. You guys still have a lot of love for each other. So you will have that opportunity. I am picking up off of that, okay? Beautiful card, beautiful message there. All right, so let's close out your reading, Gemini, with some final thoughts from the guardian angels. All right, in regard to this reading, so angels and spirit guides, please, for Gemini, in regard to an ex partnership. Let me grab this bottom card, as I often do. What do we have? Okay, opportunity. Wondrous possibilities and opportunities await you. Stop dwelling on past mistakes. Surrender the past lovingly. There is nothing to regret. All is always in perfect and divine order. Everything that you've ever experienced has helped you in some way. The past is behind you. The path ahead is clear. Move forward joyfully and fulfill your heart's desire. Wow, Gemini. Awesome message, okay? And it's interesting in this particular deck, guys. Oh my God, I just realized I did not plug in my microphone. Oh my God, hold on. Even though this is pretty much the end of this reading, but hold on, let me do that. Microphone is plugged in. Okay, so as I was saying, this particular card from the Guardian Angel deck, you know, it's called Jewel. It always reminds me of Gemini because of the word gem, you know? So it's so fitting that it has come through here for this reading. So this card reads, every event in life presents us with a new opportunity to experience ever greater love. There is a jewel to be found within every teardrop. Trust. We, your angels, are guiding the current events. This is a time in which you and those close to you will emerge strengthened by ever greater bonds of love. Trust. There is nothing to fear. There is only love. That's so perfect, considering, you know, it did mention the word strength and it did mention the word trust. Two very important elements of this reading in regard to your ex, Gemini. So that's where I'm going to leave this, guys. Very telling here in regard to an ex partnership. Again, it depends on whether you would be willing to welcome your ex back into your life and give them a second chance, or those of you who just want to heal and move on and release your ex once and for all. There is new love that has the potential of coming in for you. All right, guys. So that's what I've got for this bonus reading, Gemini. I hope that if this did resonate with you, that it offered you some guidance that you needed at this time in regard to your ex partnership. And if you're interested in your own personal private reading, guys, all of that information is down below in the description box. And I will be back very, very soon with more readings for you. All right, guys. So take care and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.